All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, I passed out the link on Google Hangouts, but I'm going to go and put the link in the comment section here. I hate that word. I'm gonna put it here in YouTube in the comments. So if you come on here and you want to comment or whatever, you should see the link so you guys can come in, join us. All right, let's see here. Was there already people on here? What the fuck? All right. Well, yeah, I guess there's already people on here. What's up, Colin? How you doing, buddy? Nick, how you doing, buddy? Paul Smith, doing good? What else we got on here? Can't see me. What? Better be able to see me. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like I'm on. Can you guys see me? Let me check let me check my channel. Or if someone can come on here and join me, that would help too. The link is in the comments. Hey,
yeah, man, I can see, no problem.
What up, Colin? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, not bad. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. So obviously you could see me.
Yeah, I can see, no problem. Just pasted the link from the chat room there.
All right, perfect. All right, man. Hey, Jax, there you are, man. What's up, buddy? How you doing, bud? Doing good, man. Good. Passing out that link. I wonder. Nick says he can't see me.
Really?
Yeah, he says he can't see us. I don't understand. I'll have to go back in the day, right?
Okay.
Well, I don't understand, dude. I'm gonna chill and mod. All right, Nick, that's cool. Can you see us now, Nick? Do you see it? I just want to make sure it's not a problem for other people, man. All right, well, we'll let him just chill out and mod. All right. What's up, Colin?
Yeah, how you guys doing tonight?
Good, buddy. So,
just
go ahead.
It's the first time checking this out, so I just stumbled across you guys here tonight.
Hey, that's cool, man. You know, we do. Have you ever seen the channel before?
No, first time I run across it. I do a hangout myself there once every couple weeks. So.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Talk about some different kind of stuff, you know. I'm into UFOs as well, so it's all good, man.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's good to meet you guys.
Yeah, you too, Colin.
Okay, good. You can hear me all right too.
Yeah. We do these hangouts all the time, man. And we UFO Proofs is a cool channel, man. You know, it's like it's a UFO channel for fucking everybody, you know, just regular people, you know. And
yeah, absolutely, man. Of course.
And we don't put out any bullshit. We don't fuck around with any, you know. We're like totally legit, you know. So we don't put out hoax videos, like, you know. We don't try to be like one of the big hoax channels and shit like that, you know. But you know, hopefully we can convert them into into doing what we do, you know, which you know, we've been pretty successful with at least a couple channels. So
oh, that's good. I'm feeling you.
Yeah, what's your channel about, man?
I just do a private hangout. It's from a Facebook group, so we talk about a lot of false flags, stuff like that. So like-minded people. I've been in this group for probably 2-3 years. It's actually a closed group, and I just sent an invite to all the people that we've gotten to know throughout the years. So yeah, just we're kind of all on the same page about some things. So when we're discussing different topics and specifics, everybody's kind of on the same page, right?
Oh, that's cool, man. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I don't. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about looking at getting maybe hosting a radio show on Blog Talk Radio. I haven't really considered the YouTube thing yet. But like I said, I'm just doing it now live. I don't record it or anything and don't replay it. But again, it's for all the guys in the group that are like-minded. And I wanted to actually meet people in person because, you know, a lot of people are across the United States and Europe and those places. So
yeah.
So I started it up, and guys come out once every couple of weeks. I'll probably start having it once every week. Yeah, it's working out pretty good.
Oh man, yeah, that's cool. It just sucks that you got to be on Facebook, dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You know, you got to get the message out somehow. I know it's one of many ways, but at the same time, you know, how do you find these people, right? So it's only been over probably 4 or 5 years that we've connected, and then kind of broadened who you connect with. And after a while, you start to realize that all these other people you're connecting with are connecting with other people you've already connected with. So
yeah,
it's a great way of networking. And yeah, so don't really know if there'd be much interest in the in doing a YouTube channel. But I think if I do anything, I'm going to look at doing a radio show, or maybe teaming up with somebody else to maybe do a YouTube channel or the radio show.
Cool.
We'll just see. Just kind of having some fun with it right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's cool, Colin. Well, one thing I'd
Absolutely.
like to discuss, and Jax, I would like to get your opinion on this, and anyone else in the who's commenting.
Sure.
Have you seen the clip for the two little miniature fucking aliens from Peru now?
No, what channel was that on?
It's from Gaia. It's on the Gaia channel, and I got my sister sent me a link for it. So apparently, okay, you know the Nazca, the alien mummy in Peru, right?
Correct.
Okay, so apparently they found like a family of these now, and now they found like two separate, maybe kids or something. I mean, what? God, I wish. Oh, you know what? I can actually. I'll share the link with you. Or I'll show it to everybody. I'll play it on Facebook, and I'll share my screen so while we're sitting here bullshitting right now. But I mean, like, what do you think, Jax? They keep finding. Now, remember when they found that hand, and then they find like these bodies. Now they find the kids, and they find the headless body, and so why they keep finding these shit like that? And I guess all of this is like coming out of one tomb or something. Like this tomb that's like off limits, and like only 10% of it's been excavated or explored. So I guess like they can keep exploring and keep going back or whatever. But what are your thoughts, man? What do you think?
Well, initially when I first saw it, I thought it was some form of pygmy.
Could be, you know.
But then again, with the 3 fingers and the three
toes,
you got me.
I mean, like, and supposedly they're having people, you know, test this from around the world. Now I've seen some attempted like debunks on it due to X-raying the hands, like the bones, and they're talking about different bones that they're like, this has too many of these or whatever, you know. But it's like basically they're saying like if they fake this hand, then they faked it using human bones and shit, you know. I mean, like, this is fucking weird, right? I mean, you know, I don't even know what to think now. I mean, that's just, it's too fucking, you know. Before I was like, this is fucking fake. I mean, the thing looks ridiculous, but the more and more the shit comes out, I haven't seen anyone come out and say, oh yeah, I proved that this is fucking paper mache, you know.
But that's what it looks like, though.
That is what it looks like. Hey, Jax, can you take over for a minute? Someone's at my door, dude.
Sure.
Hey,
Have you
Jax,
seen
how
that
you
trailer
doing,
that
man?
he's talking about? Good. How are you?
I haven't seen it at all. So just kind of listening in. What have I listened to? Obviously, you guys are familiar with Dr. Stephen Greer, I would imagine.
Yes.
Okay. And this Gaia TV is something, well, I wouldn't say it's that new, but it's something kind of getting a lot of ads for it. So, but I think David Wilcock does some stuff on there. Obviously, he does an ad or two for it. So I haven't subscribed. Have you checked it out at all?
I haven't subscribed yet.
Okay.
But it's piquing my interest real quick.
I think it is too, and it's gearing the ads towards me. So I'll be fishing through some YouTube vids, and I always get that for an ad. I'm like, I think they want me to subscribe.
Right?
Yeah, so it does look pretty interesting. And of course, I'm going to assume you've seen the Disclosure Project.
Yes.
Okay.
They would do something now instead of waiting. I don't know what the heck they're waiting for.
I have no idea what they're doing.
But the thing is, when I first saw that trailer on Gaia that Kyle was just talking about, it actually looks like paper mache.
Oh yeah, does it? Maybe you can call up the link and we can check it out.
Was he talking about the one that came out a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that one, the one that was white.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely looked like paper
It
mache.
was actually a little more.
The shape was awesome, but I mean, the color just didn't look realistic.
Well, Kyle was
Like,
just
let me
saying
get
something
that
about there was another video out with people trying to debunk it, and they were saying that the fingers, they x-rayed the fingers, and it looked like it was made out of human bone, like it was pieced together. So that's really interesting. Personally, I thought that it was more like a form of a pygmy,
I figured they used some
but they're
kind
all
of.
deformed. And now Kyle,
I figured
right.
they used kind of animal bones because those would
And
be
now
easier
Kyle's,
to come by than human bones. You'd have to go robbing graves to get human bones.
and Kyle was just saying that now they're finding like the whole family, like a tribe of them.
Right.
Where was the area they said they made this find?
Um,
I'm just trying to search a link for it.
Nazca. Nazca.
Nazca? Oh, I see. Nazca, N-A-Z-C-A. Oh, yeah, so it's somewhere in Peru here, I see.
But either way, it's very interesting though, you know, and it's
Oh yeah.
and that website guy is actually getting my interest up real quick.
You know,
Yeah, I don't have the money to subscribe to them right now, but I'd probably watch them at least for entertainment.
you know, I mean, I would like to, but however, the shit that happens on like some of the stuff, like the shit with Corey Good, you know, that just fucking turns me off so bad. I'm
Yeah,
just
he's like a cult leader now or something.
right. And yeah, actually, I'm working on a video along with TM Cleanfo with Tom on that.
Yeah,
Shit, you know.
he mentioned that one girl's channel, I forgot what it was called, Divine Perspective or something.
Yeah.
That she was off her rocker. I did go to her page, but I never did, and I ended up forgetting to watch it to see what he was talking about. But I believe y'all.
Yeah, I asked her for an interview, you know, so I mean, because I'm like, I want to get, you know, want to get some, one of those, the people who are like part of his cult or whatever, you know, just to have them be on the video and talk to them, you know, just to see what they're like, what their views are on it, you know, because I mean, maybe they know it's all bullshit and they're just doing it for fun, or, I mean, I don't fucking know, you know, but.
Okay, someone on the chat is asking me to disconnect and reconnect because my sound's bad, so I'm going to try, but it's probably just my shitty laptop.
All right, sweetie, go ahead.
Okay, bye-bye. Be right back.
Come on.
Yeah, that happened a couple times to my my Hangout. Sometimes when people are using a mic off a laptop or something, usually a little more reliable when you have one off your earbuds or what have you. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. You know, I mean, who we got on here? What up, George Rodriguez? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Doing good.
Not too bad. Can you hear?
Good.
Right. Hey, listen, I really enjoy your show, Mike. Yeah, hang on, man. I'm having problems in here. Hang on.
Oh, okay. You
I think
enjoy my
it's-
show? That's cool, man.
Yeah,
Good, dude. I love it. Awesome. How'd you like it?
yeah. Listen, I'm hearing an echo, man.
You what?
He's
He said
hearing
he's
an echo.
Oh, you're hearing an echo? Are you watching it on YouTube?
Yeah, Mike.
Turn
Yeah,
your
turn it.
YouTube off.
My YouTube off.
Yeah, cut it
Okay.
out. Get rid of your YouTube.
Or you can maybe you can send me an email or something so you can go to. Hang on a second. Let me try something. Yeah.
Try to mute the sound to the YouTube video or to pause the YouTube video. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pause
that's
the
what I do.
YouTube.
I always pause it or just, you know, just close it out or whatever. you
Yeah,
know.
I just close it out too. Just
You
stick
know.
with the
I
Hangout.
stay-
You're
I
gold.
watch the chat for trolls, so I stay on it, but I mute it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do, man. Hey,
Oh, I
what up,
see. You
Coco?
monitor the chat from the live YouTube. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. What up, Sergeant Shill? How you doing, buddy? What up, Skin Man? Doing good? Doing good, Coco? Your sound is good now, thanks. Kimonomo Batazello. Oh, what a cool name. I'm sure I'm fucking that name all up, man, but Hey, that's cool, man. Can you tell more about the inner heaven? What is that? Colonel Clean?
Colonel
Clean.
Is that the name, Colonel Clean?
I think so.
What up, Sergeant? Still doing good. All right, man. And Kimono Mimo? Is that right? How am I saying? Who's someone pronounce that name?
Can you hear me now well, man?
Nemo? Rock and roll, buddy.
All right.
That is hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, that's much better. Hey, listen. Not too
Yes,
bad,
sir.
man. Listen, what's your name? Should I call you
Kyle. Yeah, you can
Kyle,
call me
okay.
UFO proof or Kyle, UFO proof, whatever.
Okay, Kyle, listen, I'm from Uruguay, but I'm calling you from Australia.
Australia, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I love all these Australians. I've got a ton of fans in Australia.
Yeah, right. Listen, man, you was talking about Corey Good. Yeah, listen, man. I have my own opinion about all of these people. You know, there is something going on in the world, paranormal, UFOs. There is something real. But this guy, I heard that he said there is a colony of children living on Mars. Have you heard that?
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question to everybody. Do you actually believe the people like you and myself are going to swallow all that bullshit?
I think there's a small fraction of people who want to believe it so bad that they just do. But I mean, like, you know, like anybody on here, like anyone on my channel has common sense and they're just like, oh God, dude, this is like, it just hurts the community because UFOs are real. I've had my own experience. I'm fucking know for a fact they're real. I don't know what's inside them. I don't know what they are, but I know they're real. However, to say that there's a colony of children slaves on Mars, man, shut the fuck up with all that bullshit, dude. Fucking Corey Good is out of his fucking mind, and he's ruining it for everyone else, dude. You know, he's
exactly. I was thinking of this, you know, all these people, they think they're very smart, right? Pretending that people like us are all stupid, or maybe people like this, just maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying, they're working for the government, man. So they can push it so much, so
it could
people can get away from all of this, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the government to do something like that and put out, you know.
That is that there are child slaves all over our planet, and he's taking away from that by acting like there's someone Mars. Worry about what's going on here for real, like the real human trafficking problem that we have.
Colin, what do you know about Corey?
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what I think. So I find that's real interesting. I follow a man named Robert David Steele. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, ex-CIA guy. Has done interviews on InfoWars, places like that. He did. Now he said, as a little kind of precursor, he said this is a little outrageous for people to believe. But he actually talked. He actually talked about that. He actually talked about a Mars jump room. And he talked about the colonization of Mars. You know, so you know, there's two ways to look at this. You know, you're right, Yoga. We do have to be concerned about, you know, the children on the planet, and there is, you know, these sex rings and all these horrible things going on. But I think there's another reality that people can't really bite all the way into, and there's a possibility that this stuff is happening. Of course, it's too outrageous for people to really chew onto and to buy into. You know, when you hear something on Mars being colonized and by children slaves in some Mars jump room, yeah, people balk at that right away. You know. But there's also organizations called DARPA.
I'm not saying that's not possible. I'm just saying there's not enough evidence for that. There's evidence for UFOs. There's evidence for cover-ups, but there's not evidence for child slaves on Mars.
I agree. And you know what? It is. You're right. And I'm not saying I believe it or not, but what I'm saying that I've been doing a lot of reading over the years. I remember I first heard about this Mars jump room, which at first thought or first earful, you think this is just incredible. I can't believe this, but a lot of things are unbelievable. So, you know, this is the second or third time I've actually heard this claim, but I heard it from Robert David Steele. You can Google him, I guess, type Mars, Robert David Steele, you know, probably catch that interview and actually hear him say it for yourself. Yeah, no, I mean, like I've seen plenty of people say it, you know, but it's like, they're just regurgitating other people's stories. I mean, this jump room is who's the first one who came up with the jump room? I'm trying to remember that. I'll get his name here in a minute for you.
Oh, that's going to drive me crazy.
Yeah, because I heard him doing an interview.
But you know what? You know what the bottom line is?
What's up, Jax?
The bottom line is this, okay? And I've said this before during live chats and whatever. I've said it, you know, do your own research. Don't take anybody's
word for it, you know?
Value. You got to do your own research and then come up with your own conclusions. Mm. That's the only way you're going to get the bottom of things. And whatever you people read on the internet, newsflash, not everything is real on the internet.
Right? Yeah, no, and that's true.
I can counter that. Not everything is real on CNN either. But I agree with you. We really have to try to filter it for ourselves. You know, we're so disconnected. Really it's hard to really connect the dots sometimes.
There's plenty of truth on CNN, but I mean, so there are some stories that I heard that where they didn't have the right sources or they made it up. You know, all right, but I would say for the most part, you could probably they're pretty reliable as opposed to some fucking YouTube channel or something.
It's better than Breitbart.
It's better than Breitbart. Yeah, something like that.
Here's the thing. I follow geopolitics and politics heavily and the alt media. See, and I can't agree with any of you. I view CNN as something very different. It's a corporation. It's a business, and businesses want ratings. I'll give you an example.
They're all the same.
Yeah, you know what? 85% of the media outlets are owned by 6 corporations. Do you think they don't have a vested interest in, controlling the minds of the people of the United States? And
I agree with you there.
Well,
I mean, they're all media's for divide and conquer. I'm with you on that. I'm just saying, like, I would believe more things on CNN than like Breitbart. That's all I would say.
I completely disagree, but that's okay. We're allowed to disagree. That's what it's all about. Conversation.
Man. Yeah. In fact, our boy Sean up here, you probably get along great with him, dude. Hey, what up, you dirty Muslim?
Allah Akbar. Praise be to Breitbart.
Yeah, no, it's like on this channel, man, we fucking although like I'm a hardcore progressive, but on this channel I have a lot of hardcore right wingers, who are like Trump supporters, like this motherfucker right here, our friend Sean, So we understand each other that it's fucking we're all here for one thing, and that's UFOs, dude. It's our political views. If you let it get to you too bad, I mean, you go crazy like me, okay? Someone talks shit about money, I want to kill.
You're right.
Me and Kyle are both progressives, but we're both bad progressives.
We're like the worst progressives ever.
We're not like against gun owning.
No, fuck no, dude. I got so many. I got a whole wall full of weapons, dude.
You're a true liberal. That's what it is.
All right. You ever see the movie Tremors? You guys ever see that with Kevin Bacon? Yeah. Remember the gun wall?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's Kyle.
You're John Locke.
That's a great flick too.
That was fucking awesome, man. Anyway, Sean, did you see the new Peruvian alien bodies? I meant to fucking show you guys. I'm sorry. Have you guys with the 3 fingers? Yeah. Did you see the little kid ones?
Like that big?
Yeah, like I mean,
they're like normal size.
3 feet, maybe. Fucking. How do I get?
I know they found 5 or 6 skeletons. I didn't know they found children's.
Yeah.
Let me try to copy this. Yeah, no, they keep finding them, and I guess they keep finding them in this fucking tomb or something. I mean, what are your thoughts, Sean? Last time you were saying you were what 25? Oh, here we go. Hang on a second. Okay. I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna share the screen with everyone. So I'll put my screen up. So I want you guys to see this and tell me what you think. All right. So we're sharing the screen now. Boom. All right. So here, let me close this out. Let me close this.
I was saying the source that it came from. So I have very
here we go.
Positive feeling.
All right, here it is. Oh, I don't know if I can show this. Wait, remember you guys last time I got my shit fucking
That's
flagged?
right.
Yes.
I totally get it. Oh yeah.
Okay, so here it is. Just look at the picture.
I hadn't seen
All right.
that yet.
We'll show it.
Seen that one.
Yeah, have you guys seen that? We'll do another little picture, I guess, somewhere. Let's see here.
You're not doing it for monetary gain or anything like that, so it doesn't matter. I think you're good.
No, it does. They'll fucking give you a copyright strike, man. You can't do it to Gaia. Yeah, I just had issues with these fuckers, man.
They crop out everything in that.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. I better not play it, man. Yeah, just in case, man, because I forgot about that. I just had fucking issues with these guys, man. Yeah, and I just got off strikes, you know, dude. Fucking bullshit, man.
Can you tell me the title of that video so I can look it up later? Because I saw their other video, but not that one.
I just closed it out. Shit. I'm sorry. Yoga, Margot, I'll send it to you on. I'll send you a link for it.
Okay, fine. That's
good. Those two look like paper mache.
Yeah.
It
the
does.
They look like really cool Halloween decorations. I would love to have them.
So, Sean,
easy to make.
What are your thoughts on that? What do you think, man?
Those two that were just on screen look like a couple paper towel tubes and a couple toilet paper tubes wrapped with some masking tape and then
they look fake as fuck. I mean, I don't get it, dude. But
yeah, but the other two from like 3 weeks ago look real to me.
You know, they were in. It's funny because the position that they were in. Now, Jax, hang on a minute. The position that they were in in the sitting position. You guys remember that? They're like this, you know? That is the position that the Peruvians used to, like, place their dead. So when they would make mummies and stuff, they would have them in that position. They didn't have them laying down.
I think it's real.
So, I mean, I want to say it, but fuck, I can't, dude. I can't bring myself to do it.
That really white one that was hugging its knees is the real one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that one's like salt dried, like sunflower seeds or some shit.
You know,
but those two that he just showed are fake as fuck.
George, what do you think about those?
Yeah, I'm from South America, and usually they bury people like this, you know.
Yeah,
there is a lot of some of the stuff. There are a lot of people say this UFO, whatever. It's a mystical kind of stuff. These people be saying story like this for a very, very long time. You have to remember that these people didn't have television, they didn't have magazines, they didn't have anything. So the only way to entertain themselves, it was a couple of things. Ayahuasca and keeps your imagination, and they came with some really...
I want some ayahuasca. Could someone send me some?
Yeah, send me some ayahuasca, man.
So they opened their mind and
there it is. Look at that.
They're like mummified to me.
That's what they are, Colin. They're supposed to be mummified. Yeah. And they're sitting, and that's a position that you will find a lot of Peruvian skeletons already in. So they did a good job at that. But look at the fingers and the toes. I just don't get. Ah, my God, it looks so fake. I don't. Damn it.
I think this one looks real.
I'm so torn on that one.
You know, this one looks
real.
It does look pretty legitimate. Now, some of these little skulls. What's up with the eyes? Now, come on, you guys. What's up with that? What's up with these slits? With the how come there's what is that?
Yeah,
that looks like bone around me.
Like it was carved like with a sticker, toothpick or something.
I found a thing earlier about a mummified priest in Spain, and it looked familiar to me, and it looked just like this. I'm gonna see if I can find it and bring it up.
You can find it for us real quick, man. Sean, I'm gonna keep you on screen. I gotta go get a lighter, man.
Thanks. Keep me on screen.
Oh, that's on you, Sean.
Yeah. So. I think it's just like when your eyes dry up like this and they just become straight across because it's like so dried up like beef jerky. I mean, there ain't gonna be
but it's so perfect.
It's
carved looking.
Yeah, let me see if I can find this one from earlier. It's on my Facebook on that.
So I'm still shopping through the article here, but did someone say that they took X-rays?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why I think that one's real.
Very interesting.
Right.
I mean, that's something you can't hide. You look deep into. You know, let's just say it's a mummified alien, and
you would have to be an expert craftsman to be able to put together some bones to look like, you know, to make such a thing where you could X-ray it and it looks like a real creature. It would have to be a true artist who knows his anatomy.
It would have to be movie magic, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with Colin and Yoga that it would be definitely. I mean, there's so much work that you would have to do for that, but then to try to convince these. You know, scientists from around the world. Now, I don't know what their agenda is. Everyone has their own fucking goal, you know? And I don't know what their goal is. Is it to prove this? Is it to not prove it? Whatever the fuck. I couldn't tell you. But all I could say is that these guys do have reputations. And if they're supporting a hoax, don't you think it would
just ego and money?
You know, they're not. How are they getting money for it? I mean, I just don't see how the money
colleges. They want people to stay dumb, and they don't want to have the truth, the real truth out there. They want you to have their truth, their version of history, not actual history.
Well, so these people with the alien. Now, are you saying the same thing about them?
No, because they're that dude from Mexico, I believe. They're in with that guy and.
Oh yeah, with fucking Jaime Maussan, that motherfucker, dude. God, he pisses me off. He just had to. He just like, you know. He was so important in the UFO community. He just had to fucking go and just let these hoax fucking things come on in to the UFO world and promote them and even commit some of them himself. And he fucking fucked it all up, dude. It's like, can't we get one goddamn fucking ufologist who don't give a fuck about the money just fucking one time?
I know, and it really takes away from their credibility when they go to a place like Gaia, you know, if they're about getting the truth out there. But it's like, hey, if you want to see our next test we run on this, you have to subscribe to us.
You know,
some of us are poor, you know, but we want to know.
Oh no, think about this. Now, Brian Forrester, who, you know, I have a lot of respect for, he went and got the DNA test for the Paracas skull. Now, Paracas.
I like Brian Forrester.
You know, he is. He's super cool, man. And he raised $200,000 to get the DNA test done on the Paracas skull. And I mean, how long are those skulls? How long are they sitting there? But and the scientific community is like, nah, they're fine, you know, because, you know, Peru, they're like, yeah, these have been here forever. We just don't have the money for it, you know. So I mean, like, people like that, I really respect. But on the other hand, when you get people like, you know. Hey, what up, UFO Buster? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's one thing to raise the money and say, hey, I need this to test this thing, to test this DNA, to test whatever. But it's another thing to just be like, hey, watch our show. You have to subscribe.
I feel like that's a dead giveaway. That is, there's a cover up. Like for those types of discoveries, you'd think that museums and colleges would be all over. Like, we're doing it, no charge. Give me
right,
that.
Right.
Give me.
Well,
Manny,
I don't know.
Hang on, guys. I want to get this message out to Manny, dude. Manny, why don't you get your ass on here, dude? You know, I tried to have a live, and the only one who came and joined was Jeff. I don't know where the fuck you were. I'm talking to Manny. That's a UFO Buster Radio. You guys, make sure you go and check out his podcast, his radio show. Why don't you come on here and join us now, man? Since you guys are here, Jeff too. Jeff, come join us, man. Here, let me post a link for you guys again. All right. If you guys, I know you might not be able to, whatever position you're in right now, you might not be able to, whatever, I understand. What up, Shermanator? How you doing? John Ordaki Paradox? What's his last name? I don't know.
I found the picture, everyone.
Oh, let me see. And it costs nowhere near close to $200,000 for any type of DNA test. This is they're doing it's not just any type of DNA test. They have to do it on a ancient bone, dude. Like,
good looking. I like your hat.
Yeah.
Like
looks
a
like
pirate.
Jack Sparrow.
I know.
Oh no, is this the picture? What is this?
This is the mummy from Sicily, and it's then the picture of the alien. It reminded me of that.
Go back to that mummy with the pirate mummy.
The pirate mummy.
You don't fuck with it. I'm just saying, out of every bad guy, a pirate mummy is fucking unbeatable. There, you don't stop a pirate mummy. I'm just fucking throwing that out there, just so people know. All right?
It look like Sean is deep, man.
I mean, fuck, dude. Look at this guy, dude.
Yeah. One too many, Mike.
Does he have an earring in? What the fuck is that?
The alien one's all.
But look, he's right there. Look, I mean, Sean's making a good point. Look at the eyes. Did you guys notice that about the eyes, man?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
All right, go back to the first one again, Sean.
Yeah, go back to that. There you go. Now look at the eyes. See, that does look really similar, doesn't it?
Yeah, I see the point. Good point.
No, the alien looks too fake. I agree. I think it does look fake. Regardless, bro, that tech has got way cheaper than the last 20 years. Now, that's true. Absolutely. You're all right about that, you know. But I'm still pretty sure that those kind of DNA tests, when they're doing it like through the mitochondrial DNA tests, are like super expensive. I could be wrong, you know, but that's what he said. I have no reason to say that he's lying. But I mean, maybe. I've never went and fucking ordered a DNA test on an ancient fucking Peruvian skull, but anything from Jaime Maussan is fake. I know I can't trust that fucking guy anymore, dude. It pisses me off.
No.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Does it say what that mummy from Italy? Does it say what year that was? They think it's from?
No.
Damn.
Okay, I got a question now. If you look at those two pictures, why is the one that in Nazca, why is that someone so white and the other one isn't?
Well, I think it has to do with their the
climate,
way they mummify. I would say that it's probably in the deserts in Nazca. They probably use salt to preserve it.
Exactly.
It looks like sun-dried sunflower seeds, and that one is, you know, Renaissance era mummy from probably the 600s, 1600s. You know, that. So the times don't.
Yeah, when were there pirates? The pirate couldn't have come from like 1,000 years ago. They didn't have pirates.
Right.
It's got to be, you know.
I'm trying to find out the day.
Right?
It doesn't say the day. It just says Catacomb di Cappuccini in Palmario, Sicily.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Looks like 15th or 16th century.
Let's see. Jeff Aldrich, dead. What's John or Doki saying? Dead smoke ganja? Yes, it's fake. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably fake. I don't know.
I don't know. Hard to say.
It's so hard
really
to say,
because
man,
it'll disappear. It's just like the Star Child. It's just like the little one. It's like the other little one.
You know,
we never really find out. They say it's unknown, and then nobody really pursues it after the fact. It comes back.
Isn't this ironic that those little guys that you're talking about, Sean, the little tiny ones, they come from the Atacama Desert in Peru?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, what the fuck, you know? I mean, like, either all the fake skeletons come from Peru, or I'm just saying, what the fuck, people?
I think the little ones are real. I think the
aliens back to
real.
You think what?
I was just saying aliens like to vacay in Peru when they come to Earth.
That's where you go, man. I mean, I want to go, you know. Machu Picchu is famous around the universe. I'm just saying, you know, it's not just here, you know, just like fucking, even the aliens are like, oh, you've got to go to Machu Picchu. Oh, yeah, that's a once-in-a-lifetime place.
Fun for all the family.
Right?
Harvest our humans. Bang our hot human chicks.
You know, if you ever want some good Peruvian flake cocaine.
I thought you were going to say Peruvian pussy.
Yeah, dude, I'm just saying. Let's all do some Peruvian flake right now.
I hear even the Egyptians did it.
Yeah.
How the fuck did the Egyptians get cocaine? I want to know that, dude.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I think the continents were closer, and they were sailing that shit.
I mean, you know, they just fucking, I mean, how the fuck can you get, how the hell did they get cocaine? It doesn't make sense, dude.
They were traveling over there.
Blue dye. Back then. We got blue dye. We want all that cocaine. Give it to us.
Maybe they had the interstellar cocaine.
We may have to battle aliens to protect our coke, people. And I'm just saying. You know.
Here's our blueprint from our cool ass pyramid. You guys can build it the same way. Give us that coke. Give us that coke. We're going home.
Coke immediately. Let me in the chat. Well, come on, Shots. Get the fuck in the chat, dude.
I was just telling them to scroll up for the link.
Oh, here you go. Bam, come on, join us. They had the pager number. The pager number, I love it. He's fucking old school as fuck, dude. What up, Kyle White? 1986. He's a fucking youngin. All right.
Born in 1986.
No relation.
It's called The Connection, son. Yes, it is. That's what we
really don't understand the issue at all. Who doesn't understand what issue? What's the issue?
You really don't even understand the issue at all. Who are they talking to? Who's the Shermanator talking to?
What's up?
What's up, Shots?
Who doesn't understand
what up, Shots? Good.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Glad you could join us, man.
Hey.
Who are they talking to? Who's the Shermanator talking to?
Hey, check this out.
What's up, Shots?
Who doesn't understand
what up, Shots?
This right here. Y'all see this right here?
That looks like the fucking Scalini telescope or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Look, so basically, this right here is it's a 13.
That looks like the fucking Scalini telescope. Oh, shots! Turn off your YouTube. Like, put it on mute.
Yeah, you got to mute the YouTube channel.
This right here is it's a 13. How about that? That better?
There you go.
Yeah, good.
Ah, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Awesome.
All right, check this out, man. Tell me what y'all think about this, right? This right here is a 650 to 1300 millimeter lens. So I put it on the APS-C sensor, A6300.
Yeah.
Use the 2x multiplier, which made it, and don't get me, don't draw down on me about the math, but essentially with the crop factor, it turns into about an 18,000 millimeter lens. So where I live right now, as you can see, I'm in an RV park.
Yeah.
And I am right next door to what used to be the Greenville Air Force Base. It's right across the street. It's also Lockheed Martin as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, what I've been noticing, because I'm a filmmaker, that's what I do full time. I don't know, you can't really gather that without me walking around my computer. But I had got to the point about a month and a half ago where I put a lot of effort into basically mastering natural light, knowing exactly where the sun will be for how long. Yeah. The moon, anytime it's more than 3/4 full, is a viable light source, for edge light and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And what I started noticing is what I was thinking with like chemtrails is like, oh man, they are definitely trying to hide that the earth is flat, is what I had in my mind, until I started seeing these UFOs, these orbs of light that I seen all over the internet and shit. And I can tell you all this, man, and hear it from me, because at this point, the only reason I'm speaking about it is like a level of self-preservation. Is this shit is military technology. Now, that's not to say that there aren't extraterrestrial beings and so on and so forth. Okay. But what I can say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is that those orbs, what people, I've seen, the best I've seen them described is that star drone UFOs. But the guy that's talking about it almost, is kind of got a douchebaggy approach. It's almost hard to even accept it. But that is actually what's going on. And if you go and look at Lockheed's website, because literally on the 4th of July, I was on some shit where I was calling my friends at 4 in the morning, like, yo, come over here right now. I don't know what I stirred up, because there's been a super bright star. And everybody will tell you, and I'm like, hey man, that shit is not big and far away. It's actually small and right there. And my neighbor, he's a real old-fashioned guy. He pulled out one morning. I knocked on his door because he goes to work at about 5, and I said, hey man, come look at this before it's gone. He came outside with it, with his he looked at it, and he actually brought a rifle out, high-power rifle, and pointed the rifle at it to look through the scope, a redneck telescope, from what I've been told. And he couldn't spot it, so he gave it to me, and I kind of went to the point on the horizon and was basically like sweeping up and down with it. And sure enough, man, it dimmed down. It was like a 3-part dim. It was like boom, boom, boom. And it got super bright and it fucking disappeared. Not vanished in the thin air. It moved away from us that fast. It moved away from us that fast to where it appeared that it disappeared. So I went out. It was 5:20 in the morning. I went out the next 4 or 5 days, and it wasn't there. And so
what state are you in?
I'm in South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina.
South Carolina. So what time does the sun come up there?
You can see it start to peek over the horizon. I'm also right at the horizon as well. It start peek over the horizon about 10 after 6. Now, seemed like that, with daylight savings time, it seemed like it was a dramatic shift also. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. But what'll happen is, like, you'll see the moon rising in the horizon at about 4 in the morning. And a couple hours after that, the sun will come behind it. And just after the moon is this star. So I just came from outside, and has anybody else experienced anything like that? Or does it make sense? Or
well,
am I sounding like just as crazy?
I am an
sure.
astronomer, and I have a number of different telescopes, and you know, so actually, you know, being out at night and watching the stars and stuff is something I do quite often. In fact, you'll see on this channel I broadcast live and do UFO hunts and stuff at night, you know, so it's something I do quite often. The thing is like when you're looking at a star at you know, 5:30 in the morning or whatever, around that time, it at points is going to seem really bright, and then it is quickly going to dissipate until the point where it's just really, really small and it's hard to see, and you can't even see it with the unaided eye. You'd have to have some kind of telescope and stuff, because the sunlight is you know, taking over everything, you know, so you're trying to peer through the sunlight. It's just an optical effect or whatever. It's like even when the sun's out in the daylight, the stars are still there. You just don't see them because of the sunlight.
Okay, well,
and Google Sky.
Go ahead.
I recommend Google Sky. So you can
Google Sky is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, this is the thing, man. These come straight out over the horizon. I wish there's a way to do screen share. Can anybody pull up Google Earth on a separate tab right now?
Are you on a computer? Are you on a laptop? You on a PC, a phone? What are you on?
I'm on a MacBook.
Okay, check this out. Go on the Google Hangouts. Okay, off to the side. Run your mouse
all your
to the side. You'll see a little green TV screen that says screen share. It has a little white arrow on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
There you go. You click on screen share, and then when it opens up, you hit share, and then you minimize the Google Hangout screen, and we can see your screen.
Okay. Oh yeah, y'all can see it now?
Yeah, now minimize that screen.
Minimize which one? You can see now?
No, you're all good. You got it.
Yeah, you can see whatever you're doing. So
Okay.
don't open up
all
all your
your
tabs.
tabs.
Now check this out. All right. Now this is something that I realized when I was actually I was just trying to basically really grasp, because there's been some crazy shit happening. This was the night that I was trying to really grasp what was happening. So I went back and I went to Google Earth and Street View to essentially try to recreate the vantage point of what me and my friend saw.
You got to get some pics, bruh.
What'd you say?
We need some pictures. You got to record that shit.
Man, I got an ass video. I got all type of shit, man. I got some 4K. I got some and back to what you were saying about the telescope.
Run that.
The thing about the telescope is, man, it's designed to only look far. Here we go.
Yeah, telescopes are really bad to use to try to film through. They're terrible. You can't catch. You don't want to be moving. You don't want to use a telescope to try to film anything. Get yourself a spotting scope.
I used the spotting scope. I saw a weird small star like you're describing. It looked like a portal through the scope, and it looked like it was in the atmosphere, not in space. But it was trying to change its shape and size so it looked like it was far away.
All right, I'm still getting a little adapt to this right here. Okay, so essentially, this is my vantage point from here, out at the end of the road. And what we saw was, now, let me go a little further. Let's get a clear picture here. There's nothing else on here. Now, on this little strip right here, all these businesses are closed down. These are all janky businesses. Can y'all see my mouse?
Yeah, we see it.
All right. This is an RV park. Right here is like the slums, the hood, like really the hood, for real, the hood. These niggas is not looking up at the sky. They don't give a fuck about that. All right. Now, this is Lockheed Martin and what used to be Greenville Air Base. Now, what is strange is, my point of reference again.
Whose static is that?
No.
Yoga, put yourself on mute.
Okay.
All right. Now,
there you go.
Can y'all see right here? Now, this is basically tucked off here. There's a side road that goes all the way back, and if you could tell, like all this stuff is this entire back road here is pretty much just neglected. So if you turn here, there's a little thing there that says, hey, don't come here unless you got official business. And as you can see, it loops around. But everything on the back side, like this building here, this shit look like as if you left a car. It's a shipping area. It looks like as if you left the car out in the yard for 10 fucking years.
All right.
That stuff is not being used. It's all up front. And as you can see here, see all these here, these trails, all back through here. This is actually a police station.
What's this have to do with the UFOs though?
This is where they were coming from. From my vantage point, they would come up from right here, literally from right here behind this police station. And the more you look, you see that there's these really, unless Lockheed Martin and the Air Force staff, this is a hangar here for whatever reasons on the back side of the property. But unless they're pulling out some heavy duty off-road shit, this is not a dry creek bed actually. A lot of it is paved, and you can see this is worn, and it's all weathered. As now, I'll go back to my vantage point, so you could see. Let's see, street view. Where are we?
So shots. You're trying to say how close it was to you.
I'm trying to give you an idea of where it came from. So essentially, we were here. Okay. We watched something come. It came here, and it literally dipped down almost nose first. And went straight across the horizon right in front of us. And as it got, actually it was a little further down, but as it went out of our line of sight, we were already kind of perplexed because I'm basically harassing this super bright star. And now that I can do the screen share, I actually pull a couple of these clips up too and let you guys see it. But as it went out of our line of sight, it came back up for a second. And it looked the same, and it dipped down again, but almost as if it looked like it moved into motion, like say a down feather, like a feather. Like
I know what you're talking about.
An air pocket. Yeah, so it's not like traditional anti-gravity. It's something else. I think it's inertial propulsion. But it went down, and when it came back up, it was two lights. Looked totally different. And as it went more across this, it got about halfway across the tree line, and then it turned into what looked like three red fish bowls, three round fish bowls overlapping each other, almost like the Audi symbol, almost.
Oh, that's cool.
And then by the time it got about here, it literally turned into the star, the same shit that I've been sitting here obsessing over. And my friend, and he's like, man, hey man, that's what's spooking me out. I'm like, that's a helicopter. Fuck them. We ain't doing nothing. We over here. Because I'm so fixated on capturing this star actually disappearing on camera. Because as far as I'm concerned, I got it dead to rights. I'm on a tripod. And
once you need, I mean, like, do you have video of it?
Man, hell yeah. Hold on.
Well, why don't you play the video for us?
Let me do just that. The reason why
I wanted to set the mood for us first, man. Show us where this happened.
Yeah, I just want. I really want to get a good vantage point of pretty much how it happened, and that's what kind of. So there's a level of significance to those trails that's back there, and also to mention that if you go this way, go up the road and look right behind there, there's a commercial space that's for lease, but it's literally like they took all the debris that was cleared out, and it's just piled up at the back side of the property, which makes absolutely no sense. All right, so
well, that's where I would pile the debris.
So from here,
I was saying
straight across here, and see, this is one more thing here. This is also strange because this is not like this on if you actually look at the street view. Now, I'm not sure if anybody knows anything about construction, but as of right now, this is all the same except it's grass. So it's like all this, whatever digging and construction was happening, but there's actually nothing there right now. That is not a trap door, if that's what you was thinking. I kind of really thought that was something.
Looks like a jump. Looks like a bike jump.
Does it look like stairs? Does it look like a hole with stairs going down it?
No, it's a
that
shadow.
Looks like yeah, it's a shadow, right? Yeah, it had me going because I'm like, a pile of dirt. That looks like extra duct, some duct material. But yeah, I don't know. All right, now let me.
You know what that is? That's a dig pit for. You see how they dug that out? It's a bulldozer, and they have the water catch in there. Somebody was having water damage. That's common construction.
Okay, see, yeah, and one thing about it, man, I appreciate you telling me that too because I'm a huge skeptic. I'm not with the bullshit. I'm not buying it. So I appreciate you telling me that because I knew that wasn't what I thought it was. Let me see here.
Run that video, not your porn.
Yeah, I'm looking for it, man. Let me see here.
Some serious good there.
First put your screen share off, then find the video, then run it back.
Yeah. Well, it's right here.
All right.
From last night. Hold on.
That's pretty good.
The reason, the thing is that it's so many different clips, and some of them are really long, so that's why I didn't just jump straight out with that. Now, this is something that went over me, and what happens is these things will come from behind that tree line and essentially be one light source.
Yeah.
Now, this could easily pass off as an airplane. But they come up with one source, one light source, and this is the same. This is the exact same thing from a further distance. That's not the same. You know what I mean? It's like the lighting is some bullshit, man. If you go look at Lockheed's site, they'll tell you they have materials on their lab table that can change shape on command.
You can believe it's a plane, bro.
You say it's a plane?
Yeah, most certainly.
I know that's what everybody would say, right? Okay, hold on.
If you know about DARPA, I wouldn't doubt anything these days.
Hold on, because and you know what? That's kind of essentially what's led me here is the fact
I'm sorry to cut you off for a minute. All right, shots.
Okay.
I got Max here with me. Obviously, you guys all know Mac. All right, but I got some shit I gotta take care of real quick. So I'm gonna have to go and I have to. Yeah, I gotta dip out for a minute. So I don't know. Maybe we can do this again later today or tonight. I think I might do a live UFO hunt tonight if the skies are nice and clear. So anyone who wants to come and join for that, fucking come and join us, man. But thank you guys for everyone who came today. You know, Colin, George, you know, Jax, Sean, Shots, Yoga, of course.
Hey, I appreciate y'all hear me out, man. Anybody else interested in some of this shit, just hit me up.
You can stay on after he leaves and keep showing.
Dude, I cut it off. You guys can always stay on and keep that thing going, man.
Yeah, we'll stay on here.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. So, but thanks everyone who came and joined us. And then Sergeant Shill, man, hell yeah, dude. Fucking UFO Buster Radio, Jeff, you guys, Nick, of course, thanks for moderating. Skin Man, too bad you couldn't join us, buddy. I will talk to you guys later. All right, you guys. I'm out. All right, UFO proof.
See you next time.
I'll see you again, man.
There you go.
Bye.
Later.
Hey, who said that was definitely a plane?
Sean.
You did?
You could tell it's a plane because of the call lights. Now, a UFO could pretend it's a plane, which they are commonly said to do, but in all likelihood, it's probably a plane considering you're very near the base. But the one with the 3 solid lights, I don't know.
Look, that
sometimes
one
they have
like a plane than anything. This is the whole thing about it, bro, is there's no sound. Now,
yeah, that's freaking too, man. That's a big tell. 2 shots. That's a big tell.
Listen.
And you can hear airplanes from the furthest distance. You can hear them and hear helicopters well before you see them. But then I have other things where let me just find let me go back to just skimming through, and like I say, the only issue is that I just haven't recorded so many different clips to where it's like I almost have to kind of skim through them. But if you don't mind, if you guys don't mind, I could play a couple more, because I definitely will find one that will only have you scratching your head, asking more questions.
It's interesting. I'll just put this out there too. I've had a UFO sighting, and so it's interesting. The only UFO sighting I've ever had 3 triangular lights. Not quite like that, but it was the only one I've ever seen. But they would rotate periodically, come together, and every time they rotated, they would come together into one light, and it would keep increasing speed on every rotation. And of course, the final rotation where it came into one light, and that's when it shot off into the distance. Absolutely no sound, very distinct, clear light, but there was some cloud cover, so I wasn't able to. I could just see the general shape of it, And I'll tell you what, but the clearest part were these 3 lights, and every single time they made a rotation, they came together into one light. And this thing shut off, man, like crazy. And the thing is, I didn't hear anything. I had the window rolled down the car. I didn't hear anything, but I'm sitting here and my jaw's dropping, and I've never seen anything like it in my life to this day.
Man, what I'm almost certain, and what I can't show is, and what I can't tell, which hopefully you guys, don't have too many doubts as far as me just being here, because I definitely don't have an agenda of like misinformation. I know shit to you 4 guys right there, whatever.
Oh yeah.
But, what happens, man, is, I'm telling you, what's having me really with some like can't wrap my head around it, is the fact that all these airplanes, they start out as one light. Yeah. They start out as one light, one orb. And let me find some, because I wanted to reach out to Stephen Greer, to UFO seekers, and to more, but it's like I look and see how easy the information it becomes watered down. It becomes it's so easy to become misinformation with.
Yeah,
I would say maybe keep your footage, get some more, and lights at a far distance, especially airplanes, when they start coming in to your vision, start out as one light and then eventually turn into multiple lights.
Yo, y'all there?
Yeah, you just cut out for a minute there, Shots. You're back, man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me try to.
I wanted to tell you about the lights. Lights at a far distance look like one light source, and when they start coming into your vision range, they start to split into multiple lights.
Well, you could see it in some of these videos. You can actually see it you can see it as one, and then you can see it. Let me show less than tell. But what I can say is that these things are absolutely changing their orientation. Now here you can see where you're calling a plane, and now I have extreme ISO and a slower shutter speed, so you can see these lights are not actually connected.
Yeah.
And here, in one instance, they literally just changed direction.
Oh man!
Can you pause it?
Yes. Hold up, my bad.
That's all right. I don't know how to bring it up so that you're like the main screen instead of me.
Just click on Shots.
Yeah, click
Just click on Shots.
I'm not in control of anything though.